Hey y'all, Nick Pomeroy with PR Equipment. Today, I wanted to highlight a new piece of inventory that literally just rolled off the truck. I think it came off yesterday afternoon at like 5:30. But this is a 6S 155 tractor from Massey Ferguson. We love the 6S series tractor. It's just such a nice size tractor. It's got a good chassis weight to it. There's just a lot to like about these tractors. So I want to walk around, kind of tell you how this one's spec'd, and if you're interested, come check it out. So 6S 155, this is a classic series tractor, so it's going to be a Dyna 6, a 24-speed power shift. It's got a 4.9 liter motor in it. It is loader ready. We have a loader on coming for it, should be here any day, but if you didn't need the loader, you can buy it without the loader. That's not an issue. But it is loader ready, and we do have the loader coming for it, so that'll be coming hopefully in the next week or two. And that's typically how this is going to sell. We do have the wider rubber on it. Good trailer board tires. We put the wider rubber on it. We think it does a little bit better in the field. R38s. Also got one set of wheel weights on here. These are 250 kilograms a piece, so you got 500 kilograms, 2.2 pounds. You got about 1,200 additional pounds of weight on this tractor as well, which is already a beefy tractor compared to maybe like, I don't know, say you got a Maxim case or something like that. When you start comparing these, we've just got so much more iron in our drivetrain. It's kind of unreal. So it's already kind of a heavy tractor. We throw a little extra wheel weights on there. We got a lot of guys moving multiple bales at a time with these, and it just makes it a more stable tractor. A couple other things to talk about is the cab suspension. Even though it is a classic tractor, we don't ever, if we're going to order it, we're going to order it with cab suspension. So we do have cab suspension already. We ordered this one with 3 valves. These are mechanical valves on the classic series, but for most folks, this is plenty good, and it works for them. This is because we have, I got to remember how to do this. Because we ordered this auto guide ready, it also comes with Isobus. So if you have an Isobus implement, maybe a baler or something, you got a Massey baler, you can plug it directly in. You don't need your monitor. That's a phenomenal way to go. That's the way everything's going. Europe has been on this for forever, and we're just slowly kind of coming around to it. But I like the Isobus feature, especially if you pair it with one of our Massey balers. Boom, it plugs right in. There's still a few Deere balers that are still running analog connections, which is fine, but this makes it just really, really handy. Obviously Massey's real big about these 3-point controls on both fenders, so that's kind of nice. But can't highlight enough how heavy the drivetrain is in this tractor. This is not a lightweight tractor. It's not an economy tractor. Yes, it's a classic, so we significantly more affordable, but it's not a lightweight tractor. It's a beefy critter. Kind of moving in, just want to talk a little bit about the cab and how it's set up. So we do order, I would say 80% of these auto guide ready. Even if you don't want auto guide, you don't have to get the receiver and put it up on top, so that saves you a little bit of money. This one has a Trimble receiver, but if you say, hey, I'm never going to use the auto guide, I'm going to take that Trimble receiver off there and I'm going to credit you back the difference, because we'll keep it and put it on a different tractor because they just interchange. But this is a Trimble 482 receiver, and this is a fully auto guide ready tractor, even though it's a classic. So kind of the reasons why we do that is not just to get auto guide, but because it comes with speed steer. And speed steer is phenomenal. Instead of having to maybe make 2.5 revolutions to turn lock to lock, it's like 1 revolution. And you don't think that might matter, but when you're doing loader work back and forth all day, maybe feeding cows or moving hay or whatever it is, that really, really helps. Even in field work, you come to a headland row, you're doing your turn, and it whips around so much quicker. So I'm a big fan of that. So I do order them auto guide ready, but you also keep in mind you get Isobus and speed steer and auto guide. There's just so much that comes when we spec them like this that it's hard to kind of not do it this way. A couple other things, like I say, it was the 3 remotes. It is that Dyna 6 transmission, which is a 24-speed power shift, and you can shift it. Actually, you can shift it up here, so we can bump shift it on the column. You can shift it with the T handle, or you can shift it on the loader, the joystick for the loader. All you do is push the trigger and you can plus or minus a gear. And then of course you can shuttle forward or back here too. So if you're doing hardcore loader work, you can do all your shifting right from here. And it's just really, really convenient. 3-point controls. We can do some transmission controls here as auto drives and setting some of the things like that. There's a lot of controls in the dash as far as adjusting speed steer, doing loader functions, things of that nature. 3-point controls up on the pillar. brake to neutral comes standard on these tractors, so we do have that available. But all in all, we like the way that these are spec'd, and we've had a lot of folks really interested in kind of this specification. Don't forget, we also have deluxe tractors on order, including VTs. So if you are a CVT guy, we have CVT 6S's that are on order. You can lock those in and save a little bit of money. I think the next tractor we've got scheduled to ship is in March. But we're always getting these in. We've always got more on order, and we want to be your Massey Ferguson dealer here kind of in Central and North Texas. Whether maybe it's just service. Maybe you already own a Massey Ferguson. We've got field service that we can get out to you, send a tech out to you. Parts, all the things. We want to be your full service dealer. And so if y'all are interested in tractor, maybe it's a 6S, maybe it's a 7S, maybe you need something bigger, an 8700 or whatnot, a 5S, of course, all the way down to the GC series. We kind of look at it from 23 horsepower to 400 plus horsepower. We're your full line Massey Ferguson dealer here in Central and North Texas. So reach out to us. You can like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, or you can text us at 903-270-0877. or reach out to either the Canton or the Kearns location. We can get you in touch with the salesman, or if it's parts or service, we're here to take care of that. So y'all, see you next time.